Hello everyone. Well, today we will be talking about units and measurement. So this will be a series of videos of four of really short videos. So we have four contents: physical quantities, length and area, mass and volume, density and relative density. Each of these contents will be a video. So once I've made all the videos, I will put it up in a playlist. So let's start off with the introduction. Physics deals with the nature and its laws. It describes laws of nature quantitatively and qualitatively. This description involves measurement of various physical quantities like height, weight, time, etc. To understand the importance of measurements, let us take a few examples. To decide who is the winner in a running race, the time taken by the runners to cover a certain distance is measured. Similarly, to determine the mileage of a vehicle, the distance traveled by it is measured. So we can say, through this we know that the units and physical quantities have a use. Now, what is a physical quantity? The quantities that can be measured are called physical quantities. So it's a very simple definition. I can measure a centimeter with my scale, so it's a physical quantity. Just like that, I can measure force, I can measure length, I can measure area, I can measure volume, I can measure many other things. So all of those are physical quantities. So let's take an example. The unit of kilogram is defined as the mass of a certain platinum iridium block kept at the International Bureau of Weights and Measures. Now, any body having the same mass of this lump is said to have the mass of 1 kg. So basically what we know here is that, so there's a platinum iridium block. So it's a block and it weighs exactly 1 kg. Now, any quantity, let's say a watermelon is equal, watermelon's mass is equal to the weight of that platinum iridium block. Then, since we know that the platinum iridium, the lump, it's 1 kg, we can also say that the watermelon is also 1 kg because they have the same mass. So that's how we can use physical quantities. So that's about physical quantities. I've given you the introduction and etc. Now, units. So there are basically two types of units. There are fundamental units and there are derived units. Now, fundamental units are units of fundamental quantities and derived units are units of derived quantities. What is a derived quantity? A quantity which is independent on the other physical quantities and can be derived from the fundamental quantities is called a derived quantity. So that's a derived quantity. Now, what is a fundamental quantity? A quantity which is independent of other quantities is called fundamental quantity. Like, see, a fundamental quantity is like mass. See, mass is kg. The kg unit is a fundamental unit. The kg is not multiplied with anything else. It's not divided by anything else. It's independent. So a unit which is independent from other units is a fundamental unit. And a quantity which is independent from other quantities is a fundamental quantity. The same goes with derived units, except it's the opposite. A unit which is not independent from other units, like meter per second. So meter and second. So we have a division between those two. Since there is a division and there is multiplication with meter per second square, second is multiplied with second. So there is a multiplication over there. So many units are combined. So that's why it's a derived unit. We can derive these units. So meter per second, we can derive it as distance divided by time. When we divide distance by time, we get meter per second. So they are derived quantities. They have two or more other fundamental quantities. Unit systems. Now, there are usually 4 unit systems: CGS, FPS, MKS and SI. CGS is centimeter, gram, second. FPS is foot, pound, second. MKS is meter, kilogram, second. And SI is International System of Units. So SI system is the most commonly used system for measuring. So you can see the different units in different system of units. So in centimeter we use, in CGS we use centimeter, FPS we use foot, MKS we use meter, and SI we also use meter. MKS and SI system are almost similar. So you can take a screenshot of these units. This topic we will discuss in the next video. We have covered the first topic. The second topic will be covered in the next video, which is length and area. We will learn how to measure length and area. We will also discuss about the different ways we measure it and the units, the conversion of units, and etc, etc. So make sure you watch that video, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.